Darius Garland is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Grant, as the season draws to a close,
Here we go.
most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, B.A. Since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interest, meanwhile, winning still has to be job number one.
Now here's Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Collins. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Dunn, the pass to Lopez. Leonard against McDaniels. McDaniels with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards can't hit. And here's Dunn. Pass to Collins. And here's Lopez. There's the drive. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, looking to add to his highlight reel that time, the big fella. Lopez showing you a little extra athletic ability for a big guy.
Now here's Edwards. Last game he had 34 points. And he banks in the layup.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Dunn. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Back to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Collins with a screen on Edwards. Knocks down the triple.
Boy, how about Chris Dunn getting the ball in a great spot, making the deep attempt look elementary.
Back to Edwards. Launches it. Leonard pulls down the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The drive by Garland. Randall outside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Edwards, that's good.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Leonard outside. Pass to Dunn. Collins outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And the 3 is good, and the foul. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Terrific body control by Randall. And one machine.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Now here's Leonard, coming off a terrific game against New York. Garland for 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Pass to McDaniels. Lets it fly. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Dunn outside. Leonard for 3. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
McDaniels against Leonard. Will it go? He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Leonard calm and composed in the face of good defense.
Right side Edwards. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Leonard. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Lopez can't
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Randall, pass to Edwards. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Now here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. DiVincenzo on the wing. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime.
Take a break.
He could score at all three levels.
2 shots.
Especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Jackson, he's checked in for Lopez. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Clark, for over a decade now, the Clippers have essentially been a staple in the postseason.
Yeah, B.A., they sure have been. They've only missed the playoffs twice since 2012. Staying competitive during that stretch, despite a great deal of roster turnover and some major injuries to deal with as well. Randall's got tremendous confidence in his game, and he's pretty good at creating with his ball handling having improved.
Back to Garland. Out to Leonard. Up top, Collins. Garland way outside. And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota leading by 8. Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they get it back. McDaniels from long range. Drops in the 3.
Timeout.
McDaniels got 5 points.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And so Ty Lue. And now we have a chance to check the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and see the teams leading in three-point shooting. 5th best, Minnesota.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Clippers trail by 11. Garland looking around. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Last time they met in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
Here's Garland, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Shot by Leonard, no good.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Edwards. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got it. 6 of 10 now. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Here's Sanders. Pure from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Conley passes to Dosunmu. Now here's Ingles. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Jackson. Clippers trail by 15. Pass to Mathurin. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Highland. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Julius Randle.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
Anderson's checked in for Minnesota. On defense, Minnesota. Batum with a screen on Conley. Pass to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sanders, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 15. Now Conley. Outside, Anderson. Reed sets a screen. Back to Conley. There's the triple. Fires in the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Sanders, the pass to Batum. To the inside. Mathurin. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Now here's Reed. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends. I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Jackson. Still no points. Back to Jones. Pass to Mathurin. Over Highland. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
From deep, Conley. Batum pulls it in.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Mathurin against Highland. Outside Mathurin. Over Highland. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Randle at power forward with Reed at center. Bones Highland out there with Mike Conley. And it's Dosunmu in it for three. And the shot is good by Garland.
And Garland is an effective shooter, capable of shooting 40% on threes for an entire season.
The three ball. And it's Highland. That time on the assist by Conley. Highland's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Mathurin, coming off a 28-point game against New York.
And the number of points he got at the foul line shows how tough he was to defend. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Clippers trail by 19. After going undrafted in 2016, Derrick Jones Jr. carved out an important role for himself, Clark.
Yeah, he really did, and it was all about refinement. Early on, B.A., he was seen almost exclusively as just a dunker, but now he's a valuable 3-and-D guy. Credit to him for refining that part of his game, improving as a three-point shooter, and continuing to impact the game at the defensive end.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Dosunmu outside. Reed for three. Gets the three to fall.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
Pass to Garland. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Batum outside. Outside Mathurin. Puts up a three. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Mathurin's got 5.
Unleashes the bounce pass. An accurate assist.
Batum against Randall. Outside Highland. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Leonard against Edwards. Leonard passes to Mathurin. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Garland. Randall with a steal. Outside Edwards. Reed passes to Conley. Outside Reed. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Jones.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. Back to Randall. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 4th assist with that last one.
That's his 3rd triple of the game. It's the first one in the 2nd quarter.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Down low. Here's Conan Nielsen. Oh, he cranks it down right on top of Naz Reid.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Edwards gets the bucket.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, VA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city. He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Leonard inside, guarded by Edwards. With the 10-footer, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Now here's Mathurin, tightly guarded. Jones finds Mathurin. Leonard looking around. Here's Jones, and the dunk by Jones.
Yeah, he's got his master's degree in dunking. Derrick Jones Jr. can throw it down on everybody.
Edwards against Leonard. Pass to DeSumo. Randall, a screen on Mathurin. Here's DeSumo, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Leonard. He has 7. Minnesota with a rebound. Edwards got 4 rebounds now. Unloads from 13. And the basket by DeSumo. DeSumu's gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Pass to Leonard. Over Edwards. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew enjoys those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Julius Randle. Jaden McDaniels comes in for DeSumo. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Done outside. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Now here's Edwards. 26 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. McDaniels got 8.
McDaniels with the big answer.
Leonard outside from deep. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's McDaniels on the wing. From 17, and Edwards the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. That's 28 points for Anthony Edwards. An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved, hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Outside, DiVincenzo to the wing on the left. Here's Gobert. McDaniels finds Edwards. Fires the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Three-pointer Mathurin. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch and shoot ability.
Outside Reed. McDaniels from long range. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Leonard just pushing through the contact there. He is deceptively strong.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
And Minnesota making a change here. DeSumu's checked in.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Collins. McDaniels can't hit. Clippers trail by 20. To the paint. Done outside. Lopez, the screen on DiVincenzo. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Coaches preach this over and over again, and Shaq knows this well. Take care of the ball, and they internalize that.
Yeah, on the other hand, the defense will let them stay comfortable.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. And Hooper No Bloopers wants to know, it seems like you guys have a blast working together. How much do you love your jobs?
Best job in the world, getting paid to come in and roast Kenny on a daily basis. What's not to love? But don't you try and do it on social media. I have his back.
Well, you know what? I'll dish it right back at you, Shaq. But I agree, this job is the best, seriously. I mean, how often and how easy and how lucky we are to get to be here and do what we do, Ernie.
Well said, guys. That was right from the heart, I could tell. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And the Clippers have possession. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Dunn and Kawhi, they're the wings. And it's Garland in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Leonard. McDaniels with some nice D. The Timberwolves lead by 20. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Dunn outside. Pass to Lopez. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Outside Edwards. Overdone. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 30 points.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Garland, the pass to Lopez. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Edwards looking it over. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Edwards has gotten 4 this quarter.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Leonard against McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Leonard inside. He's got 10. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Randall. Lays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Now here's McDaniels. 11 points in the game. For 3, Randall. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Timeout. The Clippers call timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And they got a spot in the top 10 when it comes to hampering the opposing offense. They create solid coverage that doesn't allow for a lot of easy shots.
And you got to avoid fouling this team. It's really that simple. They are the top team in the league in terms of free throw percentage because they don't want to waste any chances to cash in from the line. On defense, Minnesota. Dunn outside. Pass to Lopez. Here's Leonard for three. Sinks it from distance. Leonard's got 13.
You know, Leonard very effective from downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to become a laser from three.
Here's Edwards. He can't hit that time. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And so Randall will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Edwards for three. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Dunn outside. Back to Garland. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. He can't get that one to fall.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Taking a look at the last 10 games, here are the players who have been flat-out dominant scoring the ball and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. In the third spot, Anthony Edwards, and of course Kawhi Leonard.
These last couple games, both these guys have been red hot, finding buckets with ease and playing from the heart.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Garland for three. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Edwards. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
Jackson with a screen on DiVincenzo. The jump hook. Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Pass to Edwards for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Leonard outside. Back to Garland. Collins outside. Just 3 to shoot. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Collins. Garland's got 11.
Garland has clearly added some muscle over the years. He's looking more and more comfortable working through contact.
For three, Randall knocks down the long J.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Garland. 11 points in the game. McDaniels against Leonard. Over McDaniels. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Randall. The rebound by Jackson.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Garland finds Leonard. Inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
How about the pass from Leonard? We know he can score, but that time showing us a different dimension to his game.
Pass to McDaniels. Edwards is doubled. Down low. It's stolen by Garland. Done with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Done. The pass to Leonard. Outside Garland. From outside the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Outside. DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. The shot that time not on target. From 12 feet. Here's Garland. Got a hand on it.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randall. Otherwise, he's going to block it.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. For 3, DiVincenzo. Drains the triple. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Randall finds DiVincenzo. Launches a 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got assist number 7 tonight. Leonard outside. Back to Garland. From downtown. Buries it from 3. Garland's got 14.
It's turned into a showdown here.
Timeout.
Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Outside Highland. Outside McDaniels. To Highland. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. It doesn't go for him.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Batum, pass to Sanders. Here's Conan Niederhauser. Now Matherin. Pass to Sanders. Fires for 3. Nice work defensively by Highland. Timberwolves shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. BA, back to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Batum following the 3-pointer by Minnesota. Outside Jones. Back to Batum from the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got rebound number 5 here tonight. Basket counts.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Matherin. Give him 8, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Matherin.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson is checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Phillips is checked in. DeSumo outside. Outside McDaniels. Reed sets a screen. McDaniels can't hit. Here's Sanders. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. They got Bones Highland, Naz Reid out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Ayo DeSumo, and it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Garland. Batum outside, fires the 3, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Batum is a great spot-up threat. He's quick to get it off, and the stroke is pure.
Highland against Garland. Outside, Ingles. 6 to shoot. Reed sets a screen. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. He drops it from range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Jackson, the pass to Garland. Now Batum. Outside Matherin. Pass to Jones. Offensive rebound. Outside Matherin. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown.
And it's important Matherin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
Outside Reed. Here's Shannon, defended by Jones. Puts it up from 12. Shannon's shot is off.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Outside Garland. The 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Back to Highland. They set the pick. Offline with a 3. And it's Jones with the ball for Los Angeles. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Garland, no good. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Highland looking for an opening. Pass to Reed. Ooh, the emphatic rejection. Garland, the pass to Matherin. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Bogdanovich checked in for Batum. And then for Minnesota, Clark comes in for Shannon. And Conley subbed in for Highland. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Pass to Ingles. To the inside. Kicks it out to Clark. Just 5 to shoot. Reed sets a screen. To win the drought. And that one's good from Conley.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
Jackson outside. Jones with a screen on Clark. Bogdanovich from long range. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Reed, a screen on Garland. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. And then for Minnesota, Anderson's checked in for Ingles. And it's Highland in for Clark. Now here's Garland. Pass to Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists here tonight.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Leonard can't get it to go. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Highland. Top of the key. He takes it in. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. And here's Garland. He's guarded by Highland. And Darius Garland with the 3. Garland's got 14 points now in the second half.
A tale of 2 halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Garland against Highland. Reed passes to Dosunmu. It's good. The Clippers have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Leonard on the wing. Jones sets a screen. Shot by Leonard, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Mathurin with the ball. Highland covering. Jones sets a screen. Leonard for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, you can see even when he has a tough outing, his confidence is unwavering.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dosunmu. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, this is one we've all been waiting for. 2 of the best teams in the league going at it. And you know whoever wins is going to be viewed as a finals contender.
Collins, he's checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Mathurin. Outside Garland. Now here's Leonard. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination. Chris Dunn is maybe the top defensive guard in the league when you think about on the ball and off the ball. He's a menace at the defensive end of the floor and a key rotational player because of that.
The first one falls. It's now a decade in the league for Chris Dunn. What's helped him stick in the NBA, Clark?
I think it's his defensive prowess, B.A., quite honestly. I thought he would be better overall, but defensively is where he's made his mark. He's terrific defending the ball, disruptive, and causes turnovers quite a bit. And usually he's drawing the top perimeter assignment every night.
The Timberwolves lead by 22. Dosunmu, the pass to Ingles. Out to the wing for 3. Conley. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now here's Dunn. to the paint. Here's Collins, and he converts the layup. And that's 12 points in the game for John Collins.
Well, you look at how Dunn slices apart the defense with his passing. Phenomenal in the pick and roll.
Reed passes to Clark. Back to Reed. Rebound by the Clippers. Garland, the pass to Leonard. Sends it home from three-point land. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half. And here is Ingles. Sumu outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch four is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Pass to Reed. Back to Conley. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Slick move that time by Conley with the rock, carving out some space for himself to get the hoop.
And here's Lopez. Here's Collins. No luck on that one. Nice D from Anderson. Minnesota leading by 22. Clark outside. Jacks up with 3. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Clark. Conley's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Out to Leonard. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Conley. It's stolen by Garland.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Here's Conley, following the score by Los Angeles. Outside Reed, three-pointer. Leonard pulls down the board. Now Los Angeles with it. Down low, Lopez. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Reed. Back to Sumu. Clock at 6. Out left to the wing. The 3. And Conley is good for 3.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.